Alrighty. Good morning. Alright, got some trades. AP, LM, leading gapper, 134% up. Through the 5 minute or the 1 minute breakout here with a fresh 5 minute. $197 out at 204. So if I would have sold half, could have gone to 220. So that's the one and done. Up $57. And now I can use this. High is 207. Yep. Wanted one more candle to pull back. High is 210. Oops. Didn't readjust that. I got in. It's hard timing this. It's gonna go down to 2, I think. Get back 3 cents through that area. One more minute to the 5 minute. hold too. Get back above. Dip off of 2 is nice though. I mean, the right idea. I don't like the above, below, above, below, above, below. So, it's broken, retested, unfortunate. Needs some volume to come in. Or 3 candles of pullback, and then the green candle. So paying to learn quickness. But I think the skill adds up. So it's 4 losing trades in a row. Small losing trades. It's a pretty good sign that I'm not getting those. Just wait. But they're tight losers. Just like in, out. Running into 2. Three. Start of the 5 minute. Let's see. To 11. Alrighty then. Welcome to the arena. Welcome to the bloodbath. Two minutes. High is 205 as of right now. Excuse me. That was a good one. The speed session was pretty cool. I'm going to start releasing Gears of War snipers. Because it's a lot of uncertainty. Because you can move in so many different directions. And then you have to hit a tiny little target while people are moving. So it's great stimulus for the part of my brain that day trades. Well, the whole system, right? My whole system has to be, or not has to be, it's being tuned. The entire system is being tuned. Above, below, don't like it. $9.15. This is a really nice pattern though, if it holds. But I think we could play the I don't like the above below. That's not. And it's below MACD. I gotta be catching the dips in the. Well, as long as I keep being quick, I'm gaining lots and lots of skill. Especially if I can get a one and done setup, like today, get a cushion, and then see if I can make things work with with speed training, which is training getting out, also training getting in, off of the lows. Avoiding areas where I potentially think would flush. So that's the new risk is everywhere, right? So trying to eliminate that, any of that, well, not eliminate, but like adjust to the fear of because early on you'll have fear to get into your setup, which is hesitation. Then you'll miss the setup, and then you'll have FOMO, which is also fear. So to alleviate that fear, you have to jump in. So it's two sets of fear. First fear is self-doubt in a sense, or still fear of loss, but loss is inevitable in this field. So that has to be realized. How much I lose can be determined on how quick I can be. I determine my expenses, not with wisdom. Some cases you get flushed, but it's not all the time. Well, for a beginner trader, you might get caught in quite a lot of them, so I don't know. Yeah, that's where the simulator does play a good factor, because you get a lot of button pressing. But once the button pressing is done, you need to experience more emotion than that, just need to. Knock 90. Back there too. That would be insane. With 15 seconds left of this candle. I'm going to hold for the open. Big order. Back up there too. Just get all out 91. Yeah, big orders stacking up. Say good night and play the pachiku. I don't like bounces of VWAP. Good for. I was a little bit of ways. I mean, probably that's when it goes, is the actual bounce off VWAP. But if it hits it, tinks, it's like that quick. It just like either taps it and comes up and then goes, or it goes tink, or it taps it and then breaks it a little bit and then just dead, immediate. So it's like, do I really care? Do I really care to try it? No, I'll wait for it to go. Now that it's gonna move, right? Get over. Now get over 2. But that dip worked. It worked well. Off 85, or where did it go to? 87. That was good. There's a good amount of fear there for me. But again, above, below, above, below, above, below. Is it worth it? Is there anything else? And the answer is no. So it's gotta be Whoopie. Yeah. At least leading gapper wise, unless there's other things. I don't really expand off of the leading gapper yet. I just stay to the leading gappers. That's I mean, I don't see a purpose. High day momentum scanner. These things are built specifically to give good, or things that could potentially be worth looking at. That was a good stretch. Yeah, the best trade was up to 220. I mean, I don't like how it shows the orders all like blotched up. 1194, 97, out at 94, at 204. This could have been a sell at half. you know. Up to 210. Four minutes to the market open. Yeah, so I think here's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to just be trading one stock. I'll have one visible stock, and then I'll take up the... I have to figure out the design still, but I want a level 2 window up there where I can see it. Or I got an idea. I got an idea. The creative flow. Let the creative flow flow. I'm not doing the dip off VWAP. I love me too much to do it. Eventually, it's an area that is, it's a area that bounces. It bounced, but it also dies, right? This is an area because it bounced once. Does it bounce twice? I don't know. Now it's resistance. Play it. No way. No way. Get it out of here. Got my money. Stack it up. A little bit at a time. I don't need too much, right? I mean, I'm gonna be grateful for the setups that I take, and then risk management. As long as I'm tight on both ends, I'm gaining experience, I'm gaining wisdom, I'm doing the videos, I'm watching the videos every day, right? I can just keep adding to the skill. Once this account has grown over the next year to a much more substantial amount, I won't have as much intensity, right? I'll be able to open a small account and push it to the limit. That type of stuff. Right now, I need to focus on small green days stacked up over a long period of time with slightly elevating share size incrementally over a long period of time. I'm not touching this. It can do whatever it wants. Whatever it wants to do. I'll leave it the heck alone. Wave D. Now the red to green has been pretty popular lately. But I gotta wake up earlier. I got to wake up earlier again. I've been doing the pre-market stuff, but forget it. Or the market open. I gotta wait till like 10:30. I have buying power still, a lot of it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta get a good win, and then trade at the small share size to where it's negligible if I go. It's like it's expanding the cents, right? So 10 cents on 1,000 shares is $100. Well, that's $1 on 100 shares, right? You leveraged your risk by reducing it with share size. So if you start with 10,000, you get 10, 20 cents, $2,000, reducing down to 500. That's literally nothing of your profit if you're quick. So getting up to that point in a long period of time. Like over the course of, I mean, there's going to be a point here, I'm on a pretty good streak, so with the small share size. So I'm just keep this going for the rest of the remaining month, and, go up to maybe 400 shares by the mid next month. But nice and slow. A slow rollout. Build the skills required. No volume, pretty much. What the heck is that? Alright. I got a good idea. Oh, well, I want the, I don't know if it's going to work. There's going to be, I was thinking about putting it on my main screen. No, I'm going to find a spot. I'm going to do something. But if it bugs me, I'm not going to do it. Alright? I'm not going to change my setup too much, but I would. Alright, scratch the whole plan. The plan was to get level 2 data, or the level 2, so I can see in the videos what the numbers are doing. But honestly, it's so exhausting watching the numbers that I think I'm still going to leave it out. above, below VWAP, back above. Running right into 297. Very low volume. No news. Well, well, well. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. Pretty good morning. Light volume. Very light volume. Room up to 8 though after over 5. I mean, like, holy cow, no news. Nothing. Slow. Weirdly slow. It's so slow. It's gonna be fast though. It will be fast. My speed is costing me profits in areas, but being able to be quick on the other side, not a big deal for now. Not a big deal at all. Help. Big topping tail. The sign that you're not gonna have a good time at all. No, no, no. Oh, man. You know, right now, a few extra $1,000 will be a game changer. Been able to reduce expenses to almost nothing, to the point where what I was spending when I did work, I worked at a credit union for a while. I was basically spending all of my. I was spending pretty much everything I was making, besides like $100 or so. And then I would, on bills, just the regular stuff, moving out, living on my own for quite some time. Then I moved home and I've been there for my family ever since. I'm here for them, and they're here for me. And as I'm blessed that I'm able to get the opportunity to continue to practice this each day. Very thankful. It's been a really hard journey. And you're never off the path of a day trader. When you start, you are a day trader. It's when you give up. That's when I don't know. When you give up, that's the end. Like I was doing a lot of other things before, but now I'm solely on day trading. I wake up, I drink a cup of coffee, I sit down, I day trade. After that, I go directly into upload the video, take care of my chores around the house, the monastery work, right? The disciplines around the house. And then I come back down and I do, now it's going to be a gaming session. I'm going to do a gaming session after that because my brain is pretty much toast after day trading. The discipline required to day trade is through the roof. I did not fathom how much discipline you needed when going into day trading. The trigger discipline, right? Do not hit the trigger at certain points, but also to have the discipline, to have the ability to get in, but then if it's not working right away, get out. But to visualize what potentially could happen and working on the brain and the emotions and being there for the emotions, and these things are the hardest parts because a lot of things in trading are pretty much the polar opposite. A Like when you get mad, you can be fueled in a way where you'll take bigger share size and or jump in at certain areas that you shouldn't. Of course, with skill, you start getting into better areas. So there's overconfidence, self-doubt that you're dealing with. There's every emotion within the spectrum you can feel. And they're heightened because it's your money, right? It's my money that I'm putting on the table to do this. I'm putting the investment in myself. I'm putting all the time and effort into me. And this time and effort has been paying off substantially. The way I can work with my mind now, the way it's insane. Day trading challenges you to the absolute most, to the point where any other obstacle is a walk in the park. This challenge has been the hardest, just this journey has been the hardest thing I've done in my life. Up to this point, right? But this is only going to give me skills and the ability to make things easier as life goes on. Day trading started out as making money. Oh, I want to make a lot of money. I see this man making a ton of money. I want to learn how to do that. And then I saw like videos on the stock market. I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. I want to do that. Play it. I was looking down. EJH dead. I don't even know what that is. It's just the home halted down. Yeah. So I mean, the impulsivity to jump into anything, right? When I first started, I was jumping into anything and everything on the high day momentum scanner. Now I'm like, oh, low volume, nah, I'm alright. Oh, too high a float, nah, I'm alright. I mean, the float doesn't really, the scanner doesn't scan for that high a float, but if it is hitting, yeah. So anyway. Oh, I pull it up, it's close to 200, forget about it. Oh, it's under the it just broke the VWAP. Oh, forget about it. Well, it wouldn't be on the high day momentum scanner, but you get the point. Being risky in areas and avoiding, well, the potential crash. I mean, at any point you could take a whipper. So avoiding that and not getting stubborn, I'd rather take a 1 cent loss real quick. I mean, over the course of time of doing those, buying out the lows and whatnot, I will improve. So trade today was pretty darn nice. Fresh 5 minute happened at the same time. Where am I? I could have easily. I mean, it went. Trying to see what candle I actually bought on. Where the order flow was. So I bought it. I either bought it as it was opening or as it was dipping. And then this stuff happens super fast because it's every 100 ticks. You see it go down and new candle. So they happen fast, especially with volume. So then it came back down to 97, moment of truth, held, boom, back up. And that's what took it running. 5 minute multi-time frame alignment. Long consolidation. Right off the lows. Perfect. First 1 minute candle to make a new high. Never happened. It just faded. Just faded. And that'll happen. So that's why I like being able to take more trades, because there's I just learned it yesterday. It's a type of conditioning, right? Where let's say it won't happen like that all the time, but if I just went for this and it faded a bunch of times in a row, I would start to get the idea that it doesn't work. So just have to be aware of yes. What am I trying to say here? I don't want to. It's worked out pretty nice. It's just on really light volume, and I just don't do that. I just don't. I mean, it's nice. It formed on light volume. Good for it. But what the heck was the EGH? Or whatever. I can't remember it. Oh. That's how quick these things are. Forget it. But trying these dips this area is just really not. It's pretty break even. Pretty missy. So, but I know there's a skill there. I can see it. I'm just not that good at it yet. So I'd rather pay a little bit to increase my emotional awareness of these things. Still, boing, bing. If I can keep timing. I was timing it almost, but I'm still on the opposite side. know, 8. This went to 15 real quick. I thought, so this one, because I think on these I keep trying to go for the breakout. I think mentally, I think I'm trying to get prepared for the breakout instead of taking a very fast trade. So I have to differentiate where I am taking those quicker trades. So when I am taking a quicker trade and waiting for a setup, anticipating a setup, trying to get off the lows, but I am selling in and out, in and out, in and out. And then once the breakout actually finally does happen, multiple candles will pull back. This candle opened, went red, there would be no entry. But if it broke out here, there's an entry. The entry is 205. But instead, smoked. 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 Do it one more time. Smoked. Okay. Awesome. I like these about an hour-long videos. This is about an hour. Keep the gaming session to an hour. Maybe 2 hours. It was fun. It just took forever to upload the video. I mean, holy cow. It was kind of funny. I was like, my normal videos are like 1 gig. You know, how much can a game be? Well, recording a game is substantially more gigs than I would have thought. But YouTube lets me upload them, so I don't care. This is like the documents of my journey of learning. This is the full journey. It's an everyday thing. What am I learning? What am I building? What skills am I building? Not everyone can be a scalp trader, in a sense, being quick, super quick. I know I can be super quick. I know I can be the quickest. I'll be like lightning. I just gotta, it's a long period of time of stacking skills up. Stacking skills up. Right? It's not like you lose skill. If you don't practice, then you do lose skill, right? If you do it, 1 day here, 10 days later, you do it again. Then you do it again a month later. And then you're like, I don't get it. I don't understand. That is not going to be a consistent basis of skill. Every day, if you're doing something every day, even 10 minutes, even 5 minutes, get up and do it one time. It's not the amount of time you put in. It's the consistency that builds the habit to where it's the point where you enjoy it. Now, if you have to differentiate what you truly enjoy and what you really want, because if you don't want it, then you're not going to be able to stay committed. Me, after a few tries of doing something now, I could tell whether or not I'm going to like it or not. So with the videos, I really enjoyed it. It put a smile on my face, and I was happy to upload and potentially give examples of areas where it's a little bit scary, right? So maybe watching my videos, just like how I watch my mentors' videos, maybe this will add a different perspective to, well, not maybe, it will. It just adds another unique experience to what I view as day trading and what I've learned through my mentor. And now I, Good IFW. At this point, I'm pretty done. Light volume. I mean, it's gonna move. This sucker probably moves. I mean, 7-cent spread right now. This has the ability to move. Yeah, 20-cent spread. Back into 50 to get above it for him. I'm good. Up to 57. Yes, good for everyone. Yeah, as the volume increases, I'll feel more confident, potentially. But then also, I mean, that was the setup. But then, you know, play the death metal. Above, below, $half. Get out of here. No sirree. Play the death metal. So there's room to make money there if you're quick, but it's like, with how much risk, right? A substantial amount more risk. And I am good. Good for the pros, good for the people that are quicker than I am. Speed comes with practice of doing it slow. Alrighty. Discipline, 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 discipline. This was a good dip. Right? I could have taken that. But again, I mean, the first bounce is relatively safe. Relatively. But everything's risky. Again, it could have went tink, bink, boom. Instead of going tink, whoop, and then the retest, death. But with a larger account, would I have taken that risk? Probably. Low share size. Starter position, bink, selling very fast. So my awareness has expanded to like, okay, this is the level I went through, and then now I had to determine what level I'm at. You need to be honest with yourself, where you really feel good. Being able to call this out, seeing myself call it out, rewatching it, feeling, and seeing how aware I am while I'm doing this. I'm the full spiel that I like to say, the skill. Play the death metal. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Death metal. Welcome to the arena. Welcome. Halt down. Welcome. Are you having fun yet? Holy cow, Batman. There's a false halt. I'm not playing with that. No way. What happened? Just everyone was that committed. And then when it made this candle, forget about it. Forget about it. Death metal. You're dead. You're swimming with the fishes. Again, you're dead. You think it was going to go back above? Forget about it. You're dead. Not a chance. Not today. Not ever. Not gonna. Nope. Alright. Well, that will be the end of my day. It was a beautiful day. Another beautiful day. The green lights come right back on. See the red lights? Green lights. If I ever have a break-even day, it'll be blue. Like, if it was just 0, like, if I sat there all day and did not take a trade, it'll be blue. That's the sign of extreme discipline. Extreme discipline. Because I was prepared to get into battle, but nothing presented me a good enough opportunity. That's the level of warrior that I aim to be. Rather be... There's the green. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.